And now sports with John Schottenbauer.
A sellout crowd of around 90,000 was at the Rose Bowl today for the World Cup soccer final between the U.S. and China. It was the most watched women's sporting event in this country. Both teams were unbeaten after 5 World Cup games heading into today's championship game. We go to the action from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. President Clinton on hand to watch the U.S. take on China. The teams played tough defense, keeping the game scoreless through regulation and 2 sudden death segments before moving to the penalty kick shootout to decide the game. The two teams matched each other until Minnesota native Brianna Scurry made the lone save in the shootout, stopping the third Chinese attempt. Christy Lilly and Mia Hamm made their attempts, and then, with the score 4-4, Brandi Chastain clinched the victory with a goal on the fifth U.S. shootout attempt. Chastain is the new hero for Team USA as they beat China 5-4 in the shootout.
As soon as the whistle blew, I just stepped up and hit it, and I don't know, I just kind of lost my mind. I just thought, my God, this is the greatest moment of my life on the soccer field, and I lost control, I guess.
It's great to see, your country getting behind you and basically helping you onto victory. And I just think it's incredible. All the outpouring, the support we've had, filling up the stadiums has just been great.
It's the time the women's team has taken the World Cup title in the 90s. The last time they won was back in 1991 in the Women's Cup inaugural year. The Duluth Superior Dukes were looking to grab a piece of first place again tonight as they face the Madison Black Wolf. The Dukes lose their 4th straight tonight, 7-6, but still remain a half game behind the first-place Schaumburg Flyers, who lost to Winnipeg tonight. With 4 games remaining in the first half of the Northern League season, the Dukes are in 2nd place. St. Paul is in 3rd. If the Dukes can clinch the first-half title, they will guarantee themselves a spot in the playoffs this coming September. On the Major League Baseball diamond, interleague play continued today as the National League and the American League butted heads just 2 days before the All-Star break. The Milwaukee Brewers faced the Detroit Tigers late this afternoon. In the top of the first inning, the Brewers jumped out to the 1-0 lead when Jeremy Burnitz hit the RBI double down the right field line. That brought in Jeff Cirillo. Burnitz advanced to 3rd on the throw. Detroit jumped out to the 2-1 lead as Dean Palmer hits a 2-run double to left field. The Tigers led 6-1 before Milwaukee scored again. In the top of the 6th, Burnitz bangs the 2-run homer to right field. Cirillo came in as well to make it 6-3. The Brewers can't mount the comeback and fall to the Tigers' final score 9-3. They will rematch tomorrow. The Minnesota Twins hosted the National League's Pittsburgh Pirates at the Metrodome tonight. In the bottom of the 2nd, Twins catcher Terry Steinbach hits the RBI single out to right field. Todd Walker narrowly beats the throw at home, and the Twins lead 1-0. In the top of the 3rd, LaTroy Hawkins at the mound serves up the solo shot to the Pirates' Al Martin. The Twins still led 2-1 at that point, but trailed 4-3 in the 8th inning. The Twins did go on to win this one late in the ninth inning, 5-4 over the Pirates. The Twins will face the Pirates again tomorrow before taking some time off for the All-Star break. The 68th Annual Cloquet Invitational continued today. 161 golfers taking part in the event. Of the large group, 2 included some NHL notables. NHL Stanley Cup champions Jamie Langenbrunner and Brett Hull both helped Dallas to the first Stanley Cup victory along with Cloquet native Derek Plant. They will bring the Stanley Cup to the Northland later next week.
Hockey isn't the greatest sport to play golf because it's kind of as much as everyone thinks it's a similar move, in the hockey shot you slide, and if you slide in the golf shot you're in big trouble.
Well, I don't know about an edge. There's some really good golfers here. I'm just here to, to try to stay in the flight and keep playing well.
As a look at today's leaderboard at the 68th Annual Cloquet Invitational, Paul Jensen leads all players at 1 over par with a 2-day total of 143. Jeff Guitar is 4 back with a 147. A tie for 3rd place with Steve Lafreniere and Paul Munson both at 6 over par. Brett Hull and Jamie Langenbrunner struggling after their Stanley Cup triumph. Hull is at 15 over par and Jamie is 24 over par after a 166 2-day total. And Mo, the tournament will wrap up tomorrow. We'll have those results for you tomorrow on News 6 at 10.
Those aren't bad scores, though.
They aren't bad. They're doing better than I'd be doing.
Oh, gosh, a lot better.
But they return to their hockey glory.
Just you.
They turn to their hockey glory this coming week when the Stanley Cup comes to town. And it's going to be an exciting week.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll be right back.